The time has come. Yes, the title and thumbnail are true. It is time for me to part ways with the Ultimate Silent Hill collection. 24 hours ago, I was contacted on Instagram from a subscriber of the channel who found my Silent Hill collection video. They noticed that I had them for sale, and I said in that video that whoever decides to buy this, if you're watching this video, I could care less about making a bunch of profit on it. I just want this to go to a good home, to someone who really appreciates these games. And that is exactly what's happening. I'm going to package these up and explain to you what's going on. Don't want to give away too much information of who's buying it because I don't want their identity to be given up without their consent. So I'm going to refer to them as they. I will explain to you what this is going to be used for, what they do, what content they create, and I can assure you it's going to a great home. They've been a pleasure to work with. Let's get into boxing these up and final moments with the Ultimate Silent Hill collection. So here we go. Got all my bubble wrap right here, the box that's going in. Got all the games, of course, UPS label. These are my final goodbyes. So I want to wrap up all of the games of the same console together. Just want them to be as safe in transit as possible. For the backstory, the person that bought this, they run a TikTok page. They have 18,000 followers. And the TikTok page, if you want to go check it out and go follow it, if you want to see the future of what this happens. I don't know what their plan is with content on the Silent Hill collection, but I fully trust. I know that this is going to a good home because obviously they have a TikTok page with 18,000 followers that's dedicated to this game series. Go follow Saint Silent on TikTok. That is who this is going to. I guess first things first, let's start with the PlayStation 2 games. So this black label, Silent Hill 2. And if you didn't know in the first video, I just want the buyer to see this video. It's missing a little piece of the disc art right here. It doesn't affect the integrity of the game. It doesn't affect the play of the game at all. This specific copy of Silent Hill 2 was the first Silent Hill game I ever owned. Played through this game with my brothers, a couple of my friends. So this one means a lot to me. So no, it doesn't affect anything. That is the only disc that has some sort of a issue. It's the only disc that has that. None of the other ones have one, and like I said, it doesn't affect the way the game plays at all. We got Silent Hill 3. Oh, it's all complete. Got the soundtrack and the game. Silent Hill Origins, Silent Hill 4, The Room, and then the Silent Hill 2 Greatest Hits for the PlayStation 2. It's kind of sad. It's kind of sad. We're gonna wrap these up to where they stay together. None of them are sliding around like crazy. Like I said in the previous videos, I tried to make a point to buy the best versions of these games as possible. They're all complete in box with the manual. The disc is in great shape. And just so you know the purchase details, this was purchased for $2,000. I have a total of $1,897 invested in this whole, all of these price chart for $2,097. I'm making like $100 profit and they are getting $100 off. And with how much it costs to buy each one of these games individual, the amount that you're going to pay for shipping after each one, we're both getting a good deal on this, and I think the buyer will be very happy with their purchase. I got every version of every game here. Oh man, I forgot Silent Hill Shattered Memories. Well, to the buyer, if you're watching this, I'm sorry that Silent Hill Shattered Memories for the PlayStation 2 is not a part of the other PlayStation 2 wrapped games in here. But since it is the most valuable game, I'm going to give Silent Hill Shattered Memories. It's a $350 game right here. I'm going to give it its own little bubble wrap sleeve just so it is nice and safe in here. Nothing's going to happen to that right there. Oh man, this was a journey. I got that game at Southeast Game Exchange for $200, and that's a heck of a deal on that game. Now I'm gonna go with the rest of the big ones, like the bigger cases. We're gonna do all the Xbox games, Xbox 360, Wii, and the movie. And I'm gonna put the HC collection in the middle because it is sealed. It's factory sealed. This is the end of an era. I've been working on this. It took me 7 months 7 whole months to complete this, and it was not an easy feat. When I first started, I doubted the fact that I could do this. With me being able to buy and resell games, that's what really helped me afford all of this. I'm really glad that I did this. I think this is going to age very well on my YouTube channel. The first Silent Hill video I made of me buying all the games and having them all in hand has been performing very well. Didn't do crazy at first, but I guess it's just the search related thing that it gets more and more views every single day when I look at that video, which is really cool. I'm glad it's doing well. That definitely made me glad that I did it. Now we're gonna do PS3 games along with the Collector's Edition movie and the PSP games all together. I would love to see some content on the Saint Silent TikTok page of this. If not, it's no big deal because that's not for me to determine. I just want to see that this is still going strong out there. After looking at their TikTok page, they have some very interesting content on there of like Easter eggs and small little details in the game that I've actually never noticed before. Like there's Easter eggs in the game of like small chances of something happening. Like in Silent Hill 2, there's like a hallway you can go down, and it's a very rare chance that you'll hear like someone whispering or the sound of a baby crying. And I didn't even know that was a thing in the Silent Hill games until I saw their TikTok page. So if you're a big Silent Hill fan, definitely go check out their page. Like I said, it's Saint Silent. It's really cool, and I've learned a lot from seeing their page. Last but not least, we have Silent Hill 1, the Black Label, and the Greatest Hits, along with Silent Hill Book of Memories for the PS Vita. This will cap it all off. This was really cool to say that I've done. Whenever my friends come over and they see the Silent Hill collection, whenever my brothers come over, they love looking at it. I love looking at it. I would come in my living room late at night on the weekends sometimes and just admire it because of how long it took me to do this. And some really cool memories have been made, like I said, with Silent Hill 2. Silent Hill Shattered Memories I bought at Southeast Game Exchange. In the video I filmed with Seth Fowler, I bought Silent Hill 4 The Room for the PS2, and I bought the Silent Hill 1 Black Label for the PlayStation 1 whenever I went to go film with Seth Fowler. I bought that at a game store in Washington, D.C. whenever I did that, so if you want to go check out the Seth Fowler video, that's really cool. The fact that I filmed with a YouTuber of that caliber is still insane to me. These are officially all in here, nice and neatly. I'm going to add some more bubble wrap to hold them in there. The Silent Hill collection is a wrap, no pun intended. Yep, that's not going anywhere. I'm gonna get the UPS label on it, and I don't want to show the buyer's address, but thank you to anyone that subscribed to me or followed along on this Silent Hill journey. It's been awesome for me, and I'm glad to have done it, and I'm glad to move on to the next thing. So with that $2,000 I got, it's going to be reinvested into my channel. There's a lot of equipment I'm going to buy. There's more games I'm going to buy. There's more sneakers I'm going to buy. I'm going to do a lot of stuff with that $2,000. And as a sneak peek for some upcoming content, I bought this bin of 122 games today. I'll let you know how much I spent on it in the next video, but I bought 122 games and I got a great price for it. So I'm going to see how much profit I can make. I'm going to see what games I want to add to the collection. And for another future video, I bought some big box special edition games. Right here you can only see Assassin's Creed 2, but I bought a total of 4. And that's only the beginning. I've bought some really cool ones and I'm going to unbox those together. So I'm really excited for that content as well. Package is now ready. And just some final thoughts. I really want to thank the buyer for being so easy to work with. They paid me before I even shipped it out. They trust that I'm not a scammer, and I really appreciate that. It's putting a lot of faith in someone, and I'm very thankful for you. It's been really nice dealing with you, and I hope the best for you. And you have me as a contact now, so if you want to make some content on this ever in the future, just let me know. I want to thank you so much once again. I'm glad this is going in your hands. And one last time, I'm going to show you me dropping this off at the UPS office, and then it's donezo. Good morning. I am at the UPS store. Got the Silent Hill collection right here. So this officially is goodbye. It's been a long journey. I want to thank the buyer once again, and I'm gonna go drop this off. I feel like I'm dropping my son off at college, or that he's moving to another state. I know he's in good hands, but I'm not gonna see him for a while, or ever again. So this is goodbye.